New message, standing by.
Lieutenant, good to see you back in the cockpit. You've received takeoff clearance. Climb to 3,000 meters. Maintain airspeed of around 270 to 320 knots or 500 kilometers per hour. Head for the city of Ankara, designated as Waypoint 1. The area of operations for this mission is located to the north of the city. You'll be briefed in the air. Over.
Enfield 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff. Enfield 1-1, Cookie, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 758.95.
Lieutenant, this is command. Following your last mission, the situation has escalated. The enemy have openly declared war. Our intel reports 2 separate convoys of armored vehicles heading towards Ankara from the mountain region to the northeast. The enemy units consist of T-55s and BTR-80s. Headquarters have dispatched 4 T-72B3 main battle tanks separated into 2 groups of 2 units to stop the enemy's advances. Armored Group 1 will dig in near the town of Beshaluba to the northeast of Ankara and launch a surprise attack on the enemy once they're within range. Armored Group 2 will drive through the city and find an advantageous position at the northern edge of the town of Zukmer to await the enemy's approach. Your task is to back up our tanks if needed, but more importantly to keep an open eye for any additional tanks or armored anti-tank units that our spotters may have missed. As soon as you approach the city of Ankara, anchor over the sea just off the coast of the city and await further orders. Over.
Lieutenant, this is Armored Group 1. Command has requested me to provide you with some brief information on our targets. As you already know, the enemy consists of T-55s and BTR-80s. The T-55 is a main battle tank from a post-World War II era. Its armament consists of a 100mm D-10T series main gun, one 7.62mm SGMT coaxial machine gun, and a 12.7mm DSHK anti-aircraft machine gun. The AA machine gun may have limited range and power, but do not underestimate its effectiveness against slow-moving, low-flying targets at close range. The BTR-80 is an 8x8 wheeled amphibious armored personnel carrier with room for 8 infantry units. It is armed with one 14.5mm KPVT machine gun and a 7.62mm PKT machine gun. Our T-72B3s, on the other hand, are newer and more advanced. We are armed with one 125mm main cannon, Type 2A46M5, one 7.62mm machine gun, one 12.7mm AA machine gun, and a Sphere 9K 120 guided missile system. Not only do we outgun and outrange our enemies, but we also have better armor. I'm pretty sure we can handle the enemy on our own, Lieutenant, but it's always good to have backup from the air. Armored Group 1, over. Command, this is Armored Group 1. We are in position. Scanning for enemy activity, over.
Command, roger, over.
Command, this is Armored Group 2. We're on the final straight to the last waypoint. We should be arriving soon. Projected ETA at our current speed.
Group 2, this is Command. Repeat your last message, over. Group 2, are you there? Respond. Lieutenant, hold your position. I repeat, hold position until we find out what's going on, over.
Command, this is Recon 1. Armor Group 2 has been ambushed by infantry anti-tank units hidden in the buildings. Armor Group 2 has been destroyed. No enemy armor and no anti-air units detected. Over!
Command Roger, over. Lieutenant, the generals have concurred that the enemy anti-tank cell is best dealt with by sending in an infantry task group specialized in urban warfare. Your new orders are to engage and destroy the second enemy vehicle column. I repeat, engage and destroy the second enemy vehicle column. We cannot allow enemy tanks to circle around the city and flank Armored Group 1. The enemy vehicle column should be on a small road leading through a forest just a few clicks north of the town of Zuckler. There will be trees on both sides of the road, so make sure you line up your shots perfectly before you squeeze the trigger. You're cleared hot. Command over.
Launch authorized. Launch authorized.
All targets have been neutralized. Great job, Lieutenant. Return to Air Force Base Senaki for a mission debrief. Command over.
Command, this is Special Forces Infantry Unit. We're approaching the LZ. Over.
Command Roger, over. Lieutenant, be advised, friendly helo approaching from the coast, over.
Command, this is Armored Group 1. We have visual on the enemy. 2 MBTs and 3 APCs. Engaging targets. Over. Command, this is Armored Group 1. The enemy convoy has been eliminated. Over.
Command Roger, over.
Command, this is Infantry Unit 1. We've reached the LZ and are making our way to the enemy's last known position. Over.
Command Roger, over.
Enfield 1, pushing from waypoint 1 at 24.
Command, this is Infantry Unit 1. Contact. Counting 6 enemy infantries out in the open straight ahead. Engaging hostiles. Hostiles neutralized. Over.
Command Roger, over.